Hello, 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 ladies and gelatins. There it goes. So today, I've decided since it's been over a month since I've had my last stream due to moving and family and big life events and a lot of stuff, that today I'm going to play Many Nights at Whisper. I will continue and finish the Shibuya Scramble saga, but that will be next time, ideally. I'm hoping I will actually be able to unlock the second bonus content before then. That is my plan, to have that settled before the next stream. So that's the plan, that's the hope. And in the meantime, so why this game? Well, this has actually been on my list for a while. It's an indie game, it's a thoughtful game. And what I know from, I mean, without spoiling anything, is I don't know anything about this other than what I read on the description on Steam, which is basically that this is a game about pressure, about performance, about like you have one shot to do something, one shot to literally make a shot. Like for a whole like big tradition. Uh, this is what I remember. And it's unfortunately kind of relevant to me right now because, surprise, surprise, my job decided that it's time to do layoffs. And I know it's a normal thing in tech, it's a thing that happens. But the way they're going about it is awful. And I have a lot of opinions. I will not share all of them. But it's not great. And it doesn't matter how well you did personally. It doesn't matter what your manager thinks of you. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. It's random based on some statistic that is unknown to everyone else, based on you are a number, not a person. Because that's just how things look nowadays in the tech industry. And more or less how it's looked for a long time, but I suppose especially at larger corporations, that's kind of how it goes. Anyways, I mean, we still don't know exactly who stays and who goes, but I'm pretty sure I know that my team is on that list of bye bye. I have, we have some reasons to believe this. And again, not because of performance, but because of some things that happened way up in the management hierarchy that have just sort of cascaded over the years, which is crazy because it's been about 2 years since I've been at this company. And it's just a lot all at once. It's a whole lot to be moving and wanting to, you know, start your whole life in a new place, and I'm still not unpacked. All my stuff is, so much of my stuff is still in boxes. I spent 2 hours today looking for the dongles for my mouse and my headphones because without them I couldn't stream, and I hadn't set up my like PC for gaming and stuff because I haven't had time to game. There's just so much to deal with this apartment and everything, and trying to find a different job. So I'm here, and we're gonna play this game and see if it sort of speaks to me and how I feel, or if it's gonna be like, well, gosh, golly, at least at least interviews aren't as bad as this. Because I get terrible performance anxiety. I don't get it from streaming, but when I first started, I did. Because of course, because anytime you do something new or something you're not really used to, you get it. But for something like streaming, it's not really putting on a performance is the thing. Like, a little bit, like, I mean, I'm more careful what I say. I don't reveal like every detail about things, and I try to give things more positive spins, but I'm also kind of like that in real life. So, and I think that's sort of the thing is with a lot of performance, it's just be you, but like there are certain performances that just require skills that you need to have and show, and it's just like if those skills aren't relevant to your like day-to-day life, then well, for example, LeetCode. I hate LeetCode so much. Data structures and algorithms are interesting. Seeing how other people solve problems are interesting. But having to memorize them to perform them in front of people is a special flavor of hell. Hey Kira. Good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, we'll be playing this game for today before we finish up Shibuya Scramble, probably next week, just because like most people don't even probably realize I'm streaming today because they're not expecting it anymore. Yeah, this is Many Nights a Whisper, so we're gonna jump right in. 10 years ago, you were chosen to perform a ritual. You were filled with joy when, among so many teenagers, you emerged as the ideal candidate. Since then, you've been dedicating yourself to your training in body and mind. The ritual requires you to throw a fireball with a slingshot to light up a sacred chalice. If you land it, everyone's wishes will come true. If you fail, no one's wishes will ever happen. Happy and terrified. That's a good sign. The pinnacle of excitement. You are the 4th generation of dreamers I've trained, and the feeling never changes, never vanishes. But the closer we get to the date, the more I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. It's too much. After 10 years of training, would you rather give up? Oh, I want to do it. I'll do it. I was just wondering if you knew how to dispel these visions of catastrophe. It's not possible, I'm afraid. It's a symptom of how much you care. In fact, those dark thoughts are a reflection of your soul hunting down anything that could stand in your way. When someone is trained as much as you have, you only need to let your body take over. You are ready. Thought this day would never come. In a way, I wish I could keep training forever, chasing after some unreachable moment. Felt that way with the first dreamer I trained. But time is an all-devouring beast. The day will not only come, it will be forgotten. We're still a few nights from the ceremony. These next few days are going to be crucial. Better start warming up. Go. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna turn the audio down just a smidgy. I see it's like, it's in the green, but like, I just want to make sure that it doesn't overpower anything I'm doing. Yeah, no, I really like the art style. You got pixels, and you got, you know, it's mostly like cell shading style. 10 years of training and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I would hate being chosen for this. I would be like, I do not want the pressure. I do not enjoy getting pressure for performing like one big thing. Like, I don't mind the pressure of performing if it's something that I have to do over like a longer period of time, you know? Does this light? It like doesn't light up? Hold on. Okay. Yeah. One big grade project. Yeah. No, it's I completely agree with you also. I need to swap my chat to the other side. And this to this side. There we go. Yeah, I swapped where my computer monitors are because like this new setting doesn't make sense with that, so I need to adjust some things. Yeah, no, one big grade project or one big one big exam is awful. Exactly. Exams are worse because, like, at least with a project, you can get feedback over time. And, there's a lot more that you can do with that. But, I'm really bad at aiming with this thing. Can't really aim higher. Yeah, everyone's hopes and dreams comes true, or no one's hopes and dreams comes true. Except if that were the case and everyone's hopes and dreams actually came true based on this, then like it would have already like happened. Yeah, the gauntlet's really cool. Yes, exactly, right? Like, what happened? Like, everyone's dreams already came true? Like, exactly. Did someone else fail? Did anyone fail? Like, I feel like we would know. I feel like we're gonna find out. I feel like I'm gonna need to move around to be able to do anything else, so. Pretty sure I cannot. Yeah, it's only the people who are currently alive, I guess. Every new, like, you have to refresh it every once in a while because, you know, there's new generations, there's new babies, there's new people who have dreams. Are you looking forward to listening to some wishes? I'm really anxious, to be honest. Not sure how I'm supposed to handle it. Just sit behind the confession wall after twilight. People from town will come and let their hair hang through a slit in the wall. You listen to their wishes, and if you deem them worthy, cut their hair as a sign of acceptance. Tomorrow morning, I'll braid the hair you collect into your slingshot, making it stronger. You'll be able to cover longer distances. Who am I to decide if a wish is worth it? You never taught me any rules or the ethics of wishing. Every dreamer has their own moral compass. My first disciple accepted every wish. That was a peculiar decade. No matter what, remember that the ceremony holds true power. If you land the shot, all the wishes you accept will come true. So think about the kind of world you want to live in. Oh, okay, like it's... Wow, alright. If I fail to shot, those people will never achieve their dreams. No pressure. I'll have dinner, and then I'll head to the confession wall. Ethics of wishing. Exactly. Yeah, imagine being, yeah, exactly. Your dreams because one person messed up. Crazy. 2-egg omelet, cherry tomatoes, feta cheese, spinach leaves, sesame seeds, and olive oil. Play some acoustic guitar. Meditate. Head to the confession wall. I'm so nervous. My mentor would say, let your training take over. I'm supposed to cut people's hair with this blade. They will offer me their braid and tell me what they wish for. If I deem their wish worthy, I need to hold button to perform the cut and collect their hair. I must do this before they recite the dreamer's poem. If I let them finish the poem, they'll understand I haven't accepted their wish and they'll leave. Okay, I think I'm ready. Hello, dreamer. Are you there? Yes, I can feel your otherworldly presence. Please, hear my wish. It's something that's going to be good for everyone. It may be the oldest wish in the history of mankind. Rain. We need water, dreamer. I'm not even a farmer or anything. I just don't want to live through the water wars. Have you heard about that? Anyway, I digress. Sure. Rain. Super weird. Yeah, well... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, if you could just accept all of the terrible wishes and then miss on purpose. Yeah, but then all the good wishes also don't come true. Dreamer, I can't believe this day is finally almost here. How are you feeling? Nervous? Sorry, I know you can't talk to us. Anyway, the wish. I want you to bring back the St. Helena mountain bush. It's an extinct flower that only existed on an island in the South Atlantic Ocean. I want a whole field of them to grow here in our town. My books say it had colorful flowers with intricate textures. I'm going to create the most unique flower arrangements with them. They're called Aquiffa Rubin Nervous, in case it affects your wish accuracy or something. Anyway, I hope I'm not coming across as petty. It's really important to me. Pretty please. Okay. So I can just accept. Yeah, the flower sounds good. Let's hear something more interesting. Yeah, is it better to keep this power in case of emergency? No, I feel like the answer is just to accept the good wishes and to not fail. It feels right, too. It feels wrong to do wish blocking. Dreamer, listen to me. This is my last batch of hair. I'm balding at alarming speeds. It's been extremely challenging to grow this braid. Here we are. At first, I wanted to ask for the most beautiful hair in this world, but after so much thought, I felt it wouldn't suit me. So I want to have the most handsome shaved head. A skull so beautiful that artists feel awestruck in my presence and have the urge to paint immediately. I want poets to write about the shape of my head. We've heard too many tales about beautiful long hair. Let's give this world a legend about a spectacular cranium. I love that. That's so funny. Something for bald people around the globe to dream about. Come on. Yep, I'm in. I'm so in. Big cranium moment. And the dreamer dreams of a bountiful valley. A man dances amid a sea of flowers, rain bouncing off his bald head, creating a beautiful rainbow. And the dreamer turns in her bed. The universe vanishes. a new day. Morning, dreamer. I'm just finishing braiding in the hair you collected last night. This is by far my favorite part of the ritual. The joy of witnessing how you finally connect with the true strength of your training. Plus, braiding is pretty relaxing. How did you find the wish granting? Exciting. I love being some sort of mythical fairy. Yeah, glad to hear that. You had me a bit worried. Wishmongering can be taxing. Anyway, I'm done. Here. Enjoy the new strength. I think it's gonna be like, there's gonna be more every time. Yeah, I do look like a fairy. I'm surprised there's no, like, you have to just guess where this is gonna go. Like, there's no little Amy thing for me. Which makes it really hard to figure out where this is gonna go. I need the little aim friend. I'm definitely gonna fail at this rate. I wonder what happens if I, like, hit the gauntlet ahead of time, if it's even possible. Yeah, I know you're supposed to just get used to aiming and, like, it's actually supposed to be a skill you get, but Jellycat is very bad at aiming. Ooh, nice. Okay, I can reach those now. That's neat. Imagine just, like, just doing these slingshots for 10 years. Imagine it. Just mastering the slingshot. Right? 10,000 hours of practice for this one shot. Like, I'm mostly just curious which ones I can hit and which ones I cannot. I can't, like, jump or anything. So it's really just, can I hit these ones or can I not? Playing League of Legends? Oh goodness, no. Absolutely not. Only League of Legends is like League of Legends. I guess, like, other MOBA, like Dota. I mean, at least that big chalice is huge. So, like, it should be easier to make it in there. Because, like, for example, I'm running into a problem that this one is tiny. And I'm like, okay, it's going too far. It's going too far. It's going too far. How close is this thing? I can't really tell just because, like, there's no obvious way to see how big it is. I can't really tell because, you know, it's not real life. It's not like a VR or whatever. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't like that one. I'm not gonna try that one so much more. Keep working on this. Yes, enough training. 10 years of aiming skill shots never improving. That would be me. How's your confidence? Better. Worse. Changes by the hour. Maybe you're just hungry. Prepared you a little treat today to raise your spirits. Chicken broth, carrot, potato, garlic, chili flakes. 3 quail eggs getting warm in the center of the bowl. Side of white rice. Doodling in your old sketchbook. Ginger infusion with a dash of honey. Meditate. What do you do after this? Like, if your 10 years of your life was just to get really good at this slingshot, like, what do you do after? Head to the confession hall. Like, you're not really good at anything else at this point. It's a beautiful night, isn't it, dreamer? I've been growing all this hair to ask you to help me to succeed in my studies, but I think I'm going to use it for something else in the end if you'll allow it. Make my parents get along, please. They've been married for 25 years now, but they argue constantly. I'm planning on moving away soon, and I'm afraid leaving the two of them alone without me to diffuse their quarrels. Can you use this hair to make them coexist in harmony? How would that work? Like, how do you, like, they'll get along, but, like, what's the monkey's paw here? Like, it's a very nice and kind wish, but I'm not sure it's actually a good thing. Like, oh, these two people are married. We want them to get along. I want them to be friends. But, like, she's been diffusing the quarrels, so it's been okay. But, like, how would they, like, I'm just thinking, how would the wish work? Would it just make it so they refined and rekindle their love for each other? Like, can they figure, like, is it just like they have some kind of scare and they're like, wait, actually, why are we arguing over these really stupid things? Or just like, the thing is, I'm worried, like, oh, make them coexist in harmony. Like, okay, but like that could happen because like if they like lost you, right? And then it was like, oh, well now, or maybe it's enough. Like, she goes away for studies, right? Townfolk goes away for studies. And then because of that, the parents are like, oh, well, man, they both bond over the fact that they miss her. Maybe that's enough, right? Harmony that's integration while keeping differences, and integration via uniformity reducing differences. I mean, you can have both because you can compromise that. And that's interesting. Confusion. Confusion. Well, the thing is because it is framed as bad because the binary of it is bad. Like, if it's just you become effectively the same person, yeah, that would be bad. You would lose what is you, and people see that as like losing their willpower and losing who they are. Have them focus on the things they love about each other. Make them more forgiving, more understanding. I know they could be happy, they just don't know how to grow out of the poison dynamic they fell into. You do that for them, dreamer? Huh. What a beautiful night. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. Listen, I am probably gonna mess up anyways. There's also the more dreams I accept, the stronger my slingshot gets, so... Hey, dreamer. I'm head over heels for this boy. Oh. There's no one else like him in the world. He's kind, smart, has a contagious laugh, and he's so hot. The other day we went for the swim in a lake and I almost passed out when he came out of the water. He looked radiant, so excited about some weird piece of wood he found on the lake bed. Please, Dreamer, make him... Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely no. No way. No. No. There's a reason why, like, genies and stuff are just like, yeah, absolutely, you don't mess with people's own feelings about themselves, and how, like, you can love and admire this person, and he could still fall in love with you naturally, but, yes, obsession. Oh my gosh, I still need to watch that movie. I was going to, but I haven't had time or ability. But yeah, exactly. It's a nightmare for both people. I need him to be my happily ever after. I promise I'll make him the happiest person on earth. I beg of you. Also, could you imagine, like, I made this person fall in love with me, and then, like, you get bored of them. Ugh. Everything about this is terrible. Oh, dreamer behind the wall, hear my heart's faint call. Dreamer, take my braid, or watch the dream turn gray. It's so weird seeing this, but absolutely no. I need strength. Give me the strength to leave this country. I love it here. I love the culture, love our town, love these mountains. And I love her, and she loved me. Well, I feel like she still loves me, but we can't be together anymore. I don't think I'll ever be able to move on. Please, Dreamer, I want a new life. It's a hard one. With new mountains, new town, new culture. New me. I still would like to visit from time to time, so don't make me go too far away. I'm okay with granting this wish because the thing is that, like, magically it will allow this person to have the strength to leave, but at the same time, the fact that they're already wishing for it tells me that they also already have the strength to leave, right? Like, I think very much so that, like, it's okay. It feels weird to grant it as a magical thing, but at the same time, like, it's basically this person saying, man, I need to do this thing. Like, listen, if I was like, man, I really need to finish like my thesis or whatever, back when that was a thing, it just give me the ability to sit down and finish it, please. I just don't want to fight with my own brain anymore. I'd be like, oh, I would take that. That would be great. I'd be like, okay, buddy, I got you. And usually the answer to that is, you know, true. Yeah, true. Here you go, buddy. I'll help you. Hello? Especially because they can always come back. Like, it's the strength to leave. It's not the strength to never come back. I want a pink cat. I've never seen a pink cat. I want that with the pinkest fur. I'm down. I want to be best friends. But also needs to be invisible to my parents. They won't let me have a cat of any color. Come on, Dreamer. I want to see if I do this. Does the invisible pink cat exist? There's so many concerns about what happens with this, but I'm so down. Make the pinkest, fluffiest cat for me, with white socks and the tip of the tail white too. Pretty please? Can I do this? I need to know. Invisible only to the parents. They will go crazy. They will lose their minds. As a game. Like, normally you shouldn't grant that kind of wish, but... because that's a crazy wish of a child who doesn't understand the consequences of what happens if their parents cannot see the source of, like, imagine just the sound of a cat puking, but just nothing's there, and then suddenly puke appears out of nowhere. Absolutely insane. I just gotta know. Pinkest cat tiptoes gracefully through a glass temple and, finds a cozy spot where all the sunbeams converge. Cat lies down and dreams within the dreamer's dream. About a married couple at a train station. They're saying goodbye to their 2 sons who are about to leave for another country. Pink cat yawns, the universe vanishes. Dream returns to her bed, the cat vanishes. It's a new day. Morning, dreamer. Sensing some love energy in this braid. You altered someone's feelings, right? Yeah? Any thoughts about that? What do you mean? You are the only one responsible for the wishes that are granted. But as your mentor, it's my duty to make you reflect on your judgment. Love can be the most beautiful thing, but I want to make sure you're not overlooking certain aspects. The question is, how do you feel about overriding someone else's free will? I mean, whoops, didn't think about it. Nah, I feel like getting, like, 2 people who like each other, getting them to like each other again seems pretty reasonable. I was okay with that. They're only granted after the trick shot, but, like, you know, there's energy in here. Like, I mean, I guess wishes about someone else are generally... You know what? Oops. I'll be more careful with the wish granting from now on. It's your choice. My role here is merely to spawn questions in your head, not answers. Technically, yes, the random living... But, like, we also kind of Stockholm Syndrome, like every cat. Just a little bit. Like, yes, cats choose how much they like you, but at the same time, you kind of put them in a position where liking you is kind of low-key necessary, at least a little bit, to be fed. Dogs, I think it's even more like that, where free will is complicated when you talk about animals. And that, like, actually, so humans too, for a similar thing. Like, if you decide to have a child or adopt a child, right? And they, you know, like, they love you as a child does, is it removing their free will because they're your kid? Like, and sort of a similar thing with, like, if you adopt a pet and they like you. I mean, they don't have to, because if you're mean to them, they won't like you, but there's also, like, horrible abuse that you can do to them and they'll still like you no matter what, because they kind of have to. At least some of them. With dogs, with people, with... See, it's really complicated. I think there are lots of situations where we can sort of force the feeling of liking. So I think it depends. Like, for example, the one where I didn't grant the person who wanted to just have a person fall in love with them, well, that makes perfect sense. That's gross. That's mean. The people who are married, well, they also chose specifically to be married, and they would have them, and if they're not planning on not being married, then they will have a much happier life. A logical continuation of domestication technology. A little bit. It's really interesting, and it's really complicated, and I really like that it being forced to think about it. Anyway, the braid is coming along nicely. If you keep up this pace, you should be able to reach the chalice soon. We still have several days before the ceremony, so don't feel pressured to grant any wishes you're uncomfortable with. How many days are left? Can't tell you that. I don't want to condition your judgment too much. Wouldn't be fair on the townsfolk. You've got time for now. That's all the guidance I can offer on this matter. I understand. Better get some training in then. Alright, let's go. mean, it's funny. It's like, oh, I have several days. Well, how many? I can't tell you. It could be 1 day. It could be 2 days. But it's probably more than one because they said several. It takes so long for the thing to go. Only getting one shot is absolutely crazy. Count or sing while testing the aim distance? It's not really, because like I'm doing the whole amount no matter what. Like it's always going the maximum length. It's just like, it's just how high or how low to aim. Because that's the thing here. Yes. It's not really how long, because I can hold it like this forever. It's just a case of like how, like I point up higher or I point lower. I might not be able to reach that chalice yet. I feel like I should be able to. Not. Maybe it's actually still further. It's really, really hard to tell. Can't really see where it's landing. Yes. Well, you know what? I'm good for today. I'm just gonna practice a lot before the final day. Guess I won't really know. Yeah, it's good. How do you feel about your training now that you're gaining power? See the point if I can't reach the target. It feels like a total waste of time. I'd rather wait for the slingshot to be ready and only then perfect the shot. See, that's a common thought for many dreamers. I suggest you keep training daily, though. For one, exercise is good for you. It keeps you strong and healthy, ready for the ceremony. And most importantly, it's essential you become as familiar as possible with the tool. Take closer targets, play around, have fun. You'll be amazed at how much it'll help you on the day the braid is powerful enough. Eye-hand coordination, depth perception, terrain knowledge, patience, tenacity. Those are things you're developing beyond just making a shot. I see. You don't sound too convinced. You just need some rest. Alright, hang in there. I'm definitely gonna feel it. I feel like pepperoni pizza. It's true, okay. Lie in bed looking for weird shapes on the ceiling. Head to the confession wall. Dreamer. Can one dream without the need for sleep? Because that's exactly what I want. I want to never sleep again. There's so much stuff I want to do in this life in so little time. Days keep getting shorter as I age. I want to invest my days in the people I love, traveling, sharing meals, dancing. I want to use my nights to advance my career, work undistracted while everyone's asleep. Wouldn't that be anyone's dream? Would you please allow me to experience my life to the fullest? That's a curse. That is a curse, but also I kind of understand because I also wish I didn't have to sleep. But sleep is also like really important for your brain. Like, what would happen? I beg of you. Like, what happens? Like, I feel like they're gonna be really upset with this because it will cause them incredible pain and then they'll like die. That's the thing. I don't know how it works. I don't know how that would work. I'm too afraid of the consequences here. Exactly, like you would disintegrate as a person. Forsake my braid or watch the dream turn gray. Dreamer, hello. I want to be a rock star. I want to be world famous, appear on TV and radio constantly. I'm decent with a guitar and have a pretty unique voice. But everyone tells me I don't have the charisma to make it big. It's unfair. I should be based on talent, not popularity. That you want to be popular. What? Come on, destroy those barriers for me. I mean, it'd be weird to have like this person who you like. No, there are no real life people who never sleep. They die. There's actually a genetic disease that like makes it so you get sometime past your 30s, like you get horrific insomnia and you literally can't sleep and you die. And the problem is that because it doesn't show up until like 30s or later, like you don't know if you're one of the people, and then they kept passing that on. So yeah, no, it's some horrifying curse. Horrifying. Yeah, charisma is a talent. It's something you can build. I'm gonna be the most famous musician of all time. Dreamer behind the wall. Like, that's taking away so many people's free will to make the choice of who they like. Hear my heart's faint call. The dreams are getting more complex, which is good. Everyone has the same hair color. Hello, Mr. Dreamer. I'm not... I should remain silent. I wish to be a hero. I want to sense where there's trouble and be able to fix it. I want people to celebrate my arrival wherever I go, making everyone happy. Not yet. My mom says it's important for me to finish school first. I don't want to be a dumb hero. Anyway, I should go to bed now. Thank you, Dreamer. Oh yes, the prayer. Yeah, I don't think you've thought this one through fully. We'll wait until next year, buddy. Sans for a Dragon Ball, maybe. Dreamer, send me back in time. I want to start over. Now I have a clear picture of what life is about. I want to be born again, but keep everything I know. Maybe skip the baby years. Send me back to the first day of school. That should be enough. I promise I won't look up any lottery numbers or anything like that. Just want a proper shot at life. I've messed it up too much at this point. Can't find a good reason to keep going. If I could only try again, this time I'd make it right. Oh, that sounds awesome. Like, I always thought it'd be super cool to be able to, like, start over. The thing is, I like a lot of things about where I am, though. So I wouldn't want to start over. I'd only want to start over if there needs to be some really specific caveats that have to happen again. So the problem is I kind of can't. But I totally understand people who want to start over. I totally 100% get it. And the dreamer dreams, with a woman in a dark room trying to fight her heavy eyelids in front of a computer. She falls asleep to a YouTube video. It's 10 hours of a series of hilarious vignettes in which a prodigious baby steals the thunder of everyone in town. The dreamer pauses the video and offers a disoriented woman a cup of coffee. Time to wake up. Yeah, no, being a child is hard. Being a kid is really hard, actually. There's a lot of things you can't do, and a lot of people will never take you seriously, and they have so much power over you. And I feel like there's a lot of things you'd forget just because you couldn't practice them for so many years. But I don't know. Hey, Algo. Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's great to see you again, though. See you next week. Morning, Dreamer. Wish I could adequately convey how happy I feel right now. This is the 4th time I've lived this part of the ceremony. I'm almost 70 now. I know I don't look it, thank you very much. Funny thing is, I thought as I got older I'd get tougher. Passive, even. But I surprised myself by getting more emotional the more I age. I've been guiding you for 10 years now. I treasure every conversation we've had. Braiding this hair for you fills me with love. Here, done. Go train for a bit now. Want to hit this boat. Really hard. Well, normal, yeah. The draw time does affect the distance. Like, it does. I literally, it's just that, like, with the ones that are this far away, it doesn't make sense to do it less because, like, the draw time is basically, like, it's like 1, 2, like, there's really just a very limited amount of draw distance. That one. And I guess I haven't granted enough wishes yet. I guess it's really just like determine the number of wishes. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense to mess with the ones that are this close at this point. Basically, just should be focusing on the ones that are real far away, and that's it. It's like I really need to find like what's the correct height for some of these, but it is hard. Oh, there's another one out here. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, first try. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do that. Let's go. Yep, time to get more rest. Good work. Before you go to bed, an enigma for you. Who is the sibling of death? What? Think about it while you attend to the confession wall. Answer me tomorrow. Life? Sardines, onion soup, lemon yogurt. Drawing while thinking about that pesky enigma. Inspect your abs and biceps in front of the mirror. Who is the sibling of death? Head to the confession wall. Dreamer. For years, I've been growing this braid to ask you to make me rich. This last year, something happened that rocked my world. I had a daughter. I don't care about riches. My daughter, she's so precious to me. She made me value what's really important in life. Now all I am is worried about what's to come, about taking care of her. She's healthy and happy. She's just a baby. The most beautiful laugh. And I know how life can be. I know how easy it is to be scarred by pain. And I think about her growing up and getting hurt. Really hurt. That way where you never get to smile again the way you used to. I want her soul to never break. I don't want my daughter to suffer. Please. What does that mean? You want her soul to never, like, you don't want her to get hurt in such a way that, like, it would break her? That seems reasonable. Like, basically you just wish that nothing terrible will happen to her, and that's great. Let's go for it. I mean, but like some things break you and you're like her soul to break. Like he specifically said soul, right? Like it just makes it seem like she'll just. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's some things that break you and you don't come back from, and also like you say, break a bone to set it right. But there's also some things that just leave you traumatized, and it's just trauma. Finally, I've been waiting 7 years for this moment. Listen, no one in town believes me, but you have to. 7 years ago, I experienced an encounter. It was a biped creature, twice as tall as me, covered in slimy feathers. The smell was intoxicating. I couldn't get enough of it. Just a whiff sent me into 3-day trance of pure bliss. Since then, I keep having these nightmares. I know they're watching. I can't go on like this. I'm at the end of my rope. Dreamer, make the aliens show themselves. Nope. Absolutely not. I don't care about anything else. I don't want to feel crazy for the rest of my life. No more games. Too many people in this world suffer because of them, just like me. I know you're there. Sorry, please make aliens known to all mankind. That's a terrible idea. Wait, then again. But like, we don't know what kind of aliens they are. But like... I'm thinking about it, because like, here's the thing. If... aliens in general would be good for humanity because it would force us to expand our knowledge, but like random alien, like it doesn't seem to really make sense. But like, I don't know, would humanity bond together? Would we start an interstellar war? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the problem is that like they might be the aliens, the creepy ones that this guy this person likes. I don't know. I don't like it. It feels weird. Oh, dreamer behind the wall. Hear my heart's faint call. Take my braid or watch the dream turn gray. Try again. 7 years, buddy. I don't want to die. I'm only 63. I've been battling cancer for a couple years. I stayed strong just thinking about this day. The thought of getting to meet you gave me strength. It's kept me alive beyond what any doctor thought was possible. I'm a shadow of my former self, about to crumble. But I made it. Dreamer, save my life. Allow me to keep going. I can't die without enacting my revenge. The moment I recover... What? The moment I recover my strength, I'll go and kill the son of the bitch who stole my life's work. I know, I could just ask you to kill him to make him suffer. But I'd rather take care of that myself. What do you say? Will you grant me a shot at a fuller life? Whoa. That's an ethical conundrum. Like, this guy's like, oh, I was down with like, oh yeah, sure, let's make your cancer go away. Let's go. He's like, oh, so I can kill someone. I was like, well, interesting. Do we save a murderer? I can't serve Monte Cristo. I feel like that's not how you want to be remembered, bud, by being a murderer. You just shouldn't have, just don't tell him about this part. I would have, man, if you didn't tell me about the murder part, I would have given you what you wanted. Hey, make tobacco cheap and healthy. I swear, I tried to quit. I've tried everything. Smoking just feels so good. I'm smoking right now, in fact, hope you don't mind. I'm willing to go as far as spending my wish on this to make everyone in the world happy. Cheap and healthy. What would that even mean? No. I don't know. I don't dig it, because it shouldn't be cheap at that point. It should be, like, if you're gonna make it healthy and stuff, like, it should be free. You're still just, like, I don't know what to say. People will just smoke it to extinction. Imagine if smoking actually improved your health. So good. Smoking the cinema. Imagine. Come on, this is a no-brainer. You'd be saving millions of lives. I mean, it's addictive. What if it was addictive and a good thing? Oh, this is such a weird moral thing. Because, like, I would wish... I don't know, like, I mean, it feels weird, but I feel like it could be an okay thing. Like, what if it wasn't, I mean, we would be saving millions of lives. Okay, so the problem, okay, what's the problem with smoking? Stinky, gross, unhealthy. But what if it wasn't? What if somehow it was healthy and good? I mean, here's the thing. A bunch of people are addicted already, and they're not going to stop being addicted. What I wish instead is that he was wishing for just, like, tobacco to just disappear and just not be a thing. That seems better. But having it be a positive thing, I'm so curious. You know what? Weirdly, cigarette a day could keep the doctor away. You know what? Let's see if it's possible. The dreamer dreams of a dark room full of smoke, people sitting around a low table, dimly lit by a single light bulb, barely visible among all that healthy broom they talk about. An accomplished young woman holds the hand of a cancer patient. They know this is the last time they'll see each other, but they feel blessed. The dream returns in her bed. The universe vanishes. Who is the sibling of death? It's a new day. Morning, dreamer. Come on, spit it out. Who's the sibling of death? What? Enigma's for you. Who do you think is the sibling of death? Life? Life. I feel like it would be life. But nope, that's not an option. Let's say sleep. That's the canonical answer, yes. Did you look up the solution online? No. Because, like, when you go to sleep, it's kind of like not existing for a while. You're not the first dreamer to come up with a canonical answer on their own. I guess it's ingrained in our being, in a way. This is apparently humanity's oldest enigma. The question arose when we started thinking about death. For those awake, death didn't feel much different from when someone was sleeping, only eternal. So they wondered, will they ever wake up? That's why we started burying bodies and leaving personal items next to them in case the dead needed them wherever they came back. Hence, who is the sibling of death? Okay, but what does that have to do with what I do with the confession wall? Yet another enigma. Treasure it up before you come up with an answer. Enough chit-chat, time to train. I don't really like hitting the close ones at this point. It's just like, they kind of just feel like a waste of time. Alright, let's see how far I can get now. hit that one I've been trying to hit. Come on, come on, come on. Far. I am overshooting, but the thing is, it's also because I'm aiming really high up. Got him. All right, now can I hit those ones here? Come on. I definitely appreciate games that have like the aiming thing even more now. Dang it, I didn't mean to press the unaim button. Now I have to like recalibrate everything. Oh no, I hit it. Okay. I have to hit those 3 again because they're the closest to like the actual thing. Yeah, they're like, oh, just keep training. I'm like, yeah, but like I have the ADHD and I get bored easily of doing the same thing. Very well, rest up before heading the confession wall. Tofu cubes, broccoli, and green and red peppers, all stir-fried with olive oil and paprika, a dash of lime juice. For today, a long warm bath. What the hell does death or sleep have to do with granting wishes? You can't relax in the bath. You feel like your mentor is blessing. You get dressed and head to the confession wall. Good night, dreamer. Please make gender irrelevant. Down. It's driving me nuts. I don't want to care about it, but everybody does, and it's hurting so many people. I don't know if I'm a man or a woman. Sometimes it feels like neither. Sometimes it feels like both. And I feel like I only obsess over it because it determines who I am within a context. Some time ago, I had to spend a few weeks on my own, house sitting in a cabin in the woods for my family. No internet connection. And the noise just stopped. I was just myself. Gender became irrelevant. I wish that blessing on everybody. Everyone's just performing. Their true selves can only flourish once they're freed from their roles. How do you feel about it? Yeah, let's go. Bye, gender. I was down before you explained. Yes, putting faith and hopes and dreams into slingshot slingshotter with ADHD. Probably, yeah. Religion. Let's get rid of it once and for all. It makes me mad that no one's wished for this before. Down. This is the first decade I've been able to join the ritual. So many problems. Wars, hate, you name it. All in the name of religion. I mean, they'll come up with something else. It won't get rid of humanity's devilry, but at least it'll be harder for certain people in power to manipulate the masses. I mean, listen, I love the idea because I know something else will take its place, but I would love to see what a world without religion looks like. Just like, I'm very curious. Especially because I'm okay with being capable. Yeah, of course, you're not gonna not be capable of evil. Doing so in the name of some imaginary being, it's nuts. Just down. Like, what is a religion, though? Been plagued by religion for millennia now. It's time for society to grow out of it. Please. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna make a crazy world. But I'm also probably gonna miss, so. Hey, I don't want to be forced to work another day in my life. I've read some books on the abolition of work as we know it. It's totally doable. The people on top don't want the capitalist model to end. Hell yeah, reform and revolution. I got some people who have opinions. Life without work exists. Let's get rid of work. Townsfolk are coming in hot today. Woo! I can lend you some of my books if you want. I don't know if you'll have time to read them all, considering the ceremony's in 2 days. If not, you can trust me. I don't know if you've ever had to go to work, but it's the worst. Let's go for it. I am, like... I'm so down with revolution. And the dreamer dreams of a utopia, a kind and collaborative society that takes care of each other. No salaries, no hell to go to, no roles imposed. The dreamer turns in her bed, the universe vanishes. I don't think it works the other way around. I think it's like, well, no, you're right. It's those wishes will never come true. That's true. I have to make the shot. It's a new day. Good morning, dreamer. Morning. What's wrong? I learned about the date of the ceremony. It's the day after tomorrow. One of the town folks casually said so during confession. I see. It's less than ideal, but there's nothing we can do about it now. Do you feel ready to light the chalice in 2 days? Nope. I don't know, whatever happens. This whole thing about choosing a kid to train for 10 years and giving them a single shot at dooming or blessing everyone's pretty fucked up to begin with. So no matter how it goes, they're all to blame for placing so much responsibility on a single person. Doing my best is all I can give them. Spoken like a true mentor. The language is a bit more colorful than how I would put it, but yes, you're not the protagonist of this rite, but an avatar of our culture. Anyway, how was last night's wish granting? Tense. I was expecting people to stick more personal wishes, but some of these requests are reality shaking. Is this rite really that powerful? Can people, I don't know, turn the sky red or bring back the dinosaurs? It is, but it never feels like a spell. Supposedly, we won't even notice. Maybe the sky was red 10 years ago. That makes it all the more uncanny. Thanks for explaining. Gonna go clear my mind with some exercise now. Yep. Yeah, it's true. It's true, you really could, but it just blocks the wish. Yes! Come on, I'm never gonna be able to shoot that far. Can't get that story about the one dreamer who reached the sacred chalice on the second day out of your head, can you? Don't obsess over some myth. This isn't about being the best, it's about getting it right. Focus on the closest chalices, sharpen your skills. Think about all the townsfolk that are flooding into the temple. Been growing their hair for 10 years to make your slingshot stronger. Find it in your heart to carry their wishes and you'll reach the chalice in no time. I always have a tendency to overshoot. Like, that's the hardest part about it. What happens if I get it early, anyways? It's like I'm missing currently all the time. Yes, there's a minimum number of wishes that have to be granted. I am getting better. But it's not enough. The thing is that, like, I need my thing to be strong enough. What happens if I get it early? I feel like I'm overshooting it. Whoa! Congratulations, the real battle begins now. Master that shot. That's what you need to replicate on the day of the ceremony. Make it second nature. Okay, but how do I know if I do it again? Like I can definitely... The counting thing will not work because it's not about the distance, it's about the height at this point, because the distance is always going to be this. Like you have to use the maximum. It's just like you have to aim high enough to do it. Now I can't hit it at all, so... I was also overshooting because I was aiming super, super high. I'd rather know where I need to aim than count and make, like, a different thing. Because, like, it has to be this to get there in the first place. You can't do, like... the only way I could hit it without pulling the whole way is if I was aiming even higher, like a lot higher. Yeah, it's hitting every time right now. It counts as hitting if you hit the bowl, which is good enough for me. Okay. This is what I need to do. This is the only thing I need to do now. It's just hitting the chalice. How to secure that angle. You see, that's a tough one. Because it's sort of... It's like, I think a little bit higher probably also. A bit lower, no. For this, we will also hit. No, it's not counting. I need to be in the right position. The position matters so much more than anything else. Okay. Like, this is what I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Going up to this thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then... I think it needs to be this in the armpit. Yes, see? Look, I can do this because I can recognize the shape For the armpit. Can be gross about armpits. No, this is exactly the thing. This is the way to do it. This. Okay, it does. But we can literally line up the armpit to the mountain. And then like, okay, so this will be too low. Or this is gonna be too off, probably. Yep. So, yes, then because of armpit shapes, yes, everyone's hopes and dreams will come true. It's gotta be from here. Yeah, because every time it goes, like you see it like bubble up a little bit. That's how I know I'm hitting it. Okay, cool. Let me see if I do it again. Okay, walking around, starting over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. See, look, I hit it without even... Okay, yep. It's this. It's literally this armpit pointy shape here. Like, you see this here? You gotta get this, turn this into, like, basically line it up so that the top of the chest, it hits the intersection here, and there needs to be exactly this much space. Got it. And I just need to be in the exact middle of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, watch me do it again from scratch, and if that's true, then I'm good. Fence needs to align with the chalice. Well, actually, hold on. That did not work. Okay. Be exactly in the middle here. Fence bump doesn't align with the chalice. It does, then... Yeah, if fence bump aligns with the chalice, and we have this shape in the armpit here, and that should do it. Okay, cool. Let's see if it works tomorrow, because it's the day after tomorrow. So if we can do it tomorrow, then we're good. Ever some rest? Yes. I hope tonight's wishes are less intense than yesterday's. Hang in there, you're almost there. You have some almonds and gulp them down with a glass of milk. Tonight you're not hungry. Nerves start creeping into your stomach. You cut your toenails. Once again, head to the confession wall. The problem is if it gets my thing more powerful at this point, that'll be a problem. I want my dog to live forever. Oh no, that poor dog. I've only had Tornado for 1 year, but if anything happened to him, I would lose it. I swear, I'd set the town on fire or something. I read that dogs like Torny live a maximum of 15 years. It's not fair. They should have warned me before I fell in love with him. Make him immortal. I want to be on my deathbed and see him healthy as fuck. He'll be the family dog, always inherited by the kindest of our kin. Do it, please. No, that's a horrible thing for that poor dog. Double the life expectancy. That would be great. Life is so boring, Dreamer. I want a nemesis. Create my ultimate rival. Someone who always keeps me combat ready, living my life to the fullest, always sharp. Whatever I attempt, my nemesis will attempt too. Sometimes I'll win, sometimes my rival will win. Make it thrilling. I want to go crazy with excitement. Wouldn't mind it getting violent or physical sometimes. No, okay. Yeah, nah. Nah, that's weird. Creating a person whose entire purpose of life is to make your life more interesting? Yeah, no. Dreamer, please, don't hate me, but can you swap my boyfriend with someone else? Wow. How about, have you tried breaking up with him? I've been meaning to break up for a year now, but he's so fragile. Can't do this to him. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get over it. You got to. So I came with this brilliant idea. Can't you turn him into someone new? That way he won't suffer and it'll be like starting a new relationship for me. It's literally the only way I could come up with to get out of the situation without anyone getting hurt. That's so much more terrifying. Shouldn't be as difficult for someone as powerful as you, right? Pretty please? Yeah, no, that's weird. That's a weird one. Just break up with him. Girl, you gotta get over it. I'm done. I want to be stupid. Make me so stupid I laugh at my own farts. I'm so tired of overthinking every little detail. I'm so miserable, and my damn cousin is just so blissful. I'm so jealous. I want to dance with no music, play with my food, and chase pigeons in the park. Make me stop hurting. Nah, sorry. That's also a weird curse for everyone around you. You want everyone to have to take care of you. Dreamer, do animals have souls? If so, could you remove it from them? They're so tasty, but I feel so bad eating meat. I know for a fact that fish do not have souls. You can tell by staring into their eyes. The pigs, a few years ago, I took the children at school to visit a farm, and the damn pig looked me in the eye. She knew how much I love bacon. She could tell that damn sow was judging me. Chicken, I'm not sure. They're not fully soulless like fish. From time to time, they'll throw a glimpse at you. Anyway, I digress. You catch my drift. This will be better for everyone. Off with the soul of our tasty friends. What the heck? Absolutely no. That's such a you problem. The dreamer dreams of a very old dog, its owner stroking his back as the good boy slowly drifts into eternal sleep. His soul escapes to his master's dreams. About 3 miserable souls incapable of taking hold of their fates, looking to put the blame on everyone except themselves. The sunray hits the dreamer's left eye, the universe vanishes. It's a new day. Good morning, dreamer. How do you... Ah, shoot, I'm nervous, sorry. Mentor? What? I'm human too. Anyway, today's the last day. Tonight you receive the last group of townsfolk. Tomorrow morning you'll have some time to practice the shot as much as you want. The final power of your... Really? Then tomorrow night... ceremony. I'm nervous too. What are we gonna do? Listen, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's okay to be nervous. It's such an important moment. Whatever happens, know that I'm proud of you. Love you. Love you too. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You're gonna make me cry. Don't want to ruin my makeup. Go train. Okay. lined up with the chalice. Good. We can do it. We can do this. Walk up and it's great. It's good. We have it. We can do it. Listen, we'll have one more day. And then nighttime. I just hope they don't move anything. That'll be bad. It's the last night. Are you ready? Yep. So excited. Listen, whatever happens tomorrow night, I'll retire as mentor. It's been 40 years. I think it's time for me to leave this temple and live a little. Wow. Well, what do you do? Can't picture you being anything but a mentor. I can be anything I want. Kick back, write some poetry, release an album. I haven't even begun living, you'll see. You're just saying that to remove some pressure before tomorrow, right? Don't be so self-centered. Old people could dream too. I'll get some rest. Toy with a bowl of beans and carrots, barely managed to eat a couple of spoonfuls. Face the void that is your life after the ceremony. You don't manage to care about it. None of it will matter if you don't make the shot. Your life ends tomorrow. Whatever comes after will happen to a different person. You head to the confession wall. Dreamer, I've done something really bad. No one knows about her, but I have a daughter. She's so precious to me. I kept her on an island far away from everyone. Schooled her, fed her, took care of her. I couldn't fathom exposing her to this awful world. She doesn't have the means to leave. She's 15 now. I want you to grant me the strength to free her. Don't let anyone know about what I did. Can you do that? Let her go and spare me of any consequences? Just like, free her? Just like she's free now? I swear I'll live a virtuous life from now on. Yeah, free her. Like, it's not even the strength, it's just free her. I want to go to hell. What? I've been so lucky in this life, always had my way with everything. This is wrong. I'm 80 years old now, I'm rich, I live in a massive villa, I have a wonderful family, all my grandkids are successful. I despise my blessings. No matter how much I risked, how greedy or ambition I'd get, I always won. I want to lose now, experience maximum loss. I want to go to hell, and if hell doesn't exist, create one in the shape of me. I'm starting to get greedy again. Punish me, dreamer. Ooh, now it's like a weird kinky. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I feel like you know how to make yourself miserable. You just never did it. Yeah, damage is compensated for the... yeah. That person doesn't get punished. Yeah, overshadow the damage is compensated for the hurt. Interesting. Sorry, it's me, your mom. I don't know if you remember my voice. It's in a bad place when I descended the temple. I was in no state to take care of myself, much less anyone else. It made me so happy when I learned you were chosen to become the next dreamer. At the same time, sad because it meant I couldn't visit you for the next 10 years. You must be so big and beautiful now, right? I know I can't make up for all that lost time, but I've been growing this braid for you. Ask for anything you want, my love. I feel like it would be really noble to let her live without regrets for it. But then regret is also important because... is it important? Does regret matter? Sort of justice versus retribution justice. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry. How can you have grown to be so sweet, even without your mother's love? There's someone here who loved me properly, and I can tell you'd have loved me the same way if life had given you the chance. Fine, Mom, and I want you to be well too. I never forgot you. Thank you so much, Itsiar. I promise you I'll be happy. Now take my braid before I finish your poem. Is it more important? No, it is not. It is not more important for someone to be punished. The damage should be fixed. That is more important. Mom braiding her hair. About her mom saving her milk teeth. About her mom feeding a little bird. About her mom asleep with a cigarette in her hand. About her mom not coming home for a couple of nights. About her mom having a warm bath with her. About her mom smiling. About her mom not smiling. Nothing else matters. It's the ceremony day. Look at you. You are so ready. Am I? I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be. There's something different about you. Did something happen last night? My mom came to the confession wall. She felt really guilty for having abandoned me. Her visit unearthed a lot of memories. I see. That's it? It's unlike you to pass up an opportunity to impart wisdom. I don't have anything to say about that. I promised your mother. But I'm here to listen to you. Anything you need. That's alright. This is my last opportunity to practice. I should make the most of it. This is your last chance to perfect the shot. Interiorize all the physical aspects, the slingshot, the chalice, the angle of your arms and body. Tonight, your training will be your only guide. Everything will be dark except for a few fires. You'll be wearing the ceremony attire. The dreams of the villagers will rumble from the waves. Okay, so I will be wearing different clothes. Your training can cut through all that. Let me know when you're absolutely ready. Save and leave. Listen, I can still... Oh, it's gonna be different now because it's blue. We overshoot it now? We do. Great. I do want to do the blue one because it seems cool. The question is, can I figure out how to do it? I have to pick a new angle. Yeah, this is lame. We had a whole thing. It was great. It's just the question is, do I need it to be blue or nah? Because, like, I could just do it without the blue. I don't need to count. I can do it based on how I actually feel. Like, you can feel it when it hits each new threshold. But maybe this is gonna be fine. We will just find a new thing to line up with. Okay. So we have the fence post lined up. Now, it will be dark except for a few fires. How little are we going to be able to see? Will I be able to line it up with the everything? Okay. So at minimum, okay. the hand. Okay, so this goes lined up with this, right? And then this lines up with the horizon or the chalice? Okay, so that kind of works either way. You just kind of need to line up the chalice with this. So as long as I'm able to see... As long as I'm able to see, like, any of these ruins at all, but mostly the chalice and the fence post, I think we'll be okay. If not, then I ruin the game, then let's do it. I can't handle the pressure anymore, let's go. Moment of truth, I'm ready. You sure? I must warn you, I know you young people rely on something called save data. This ceremony's too powerful to be held in this form. Once you decide to go ahead, you will lose all saved data. Yep. Whatever happens, I invite you to treasure your outcome. Obsessing over a mistake or a victory will do you no good. Just savor success, savor defeat, let it melt away into the past. Come with me, I'll help you get dressed. Share with your mentor the traditional meal every dreamer has had for centuries. Ginger root grated over a honeyed flatbread, guaranteed to sharpen your focus. You cover your body with a red mantle, worn only every 10 years by each successive dreamer, tailored to your size by the skilled hands of your mentor. Helps you wear the jewels of the dreamer. He adjusts your slingshot. Kiss on your forehead, another on your aiming hand. You're ready. You head into the moonless night. Alright, we can see the thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Now remember what I said. We line up this, the chalice, everything. Right? We can still see this. It's all good. Right? Should be good. This should be good. We've trained for this. No counting. It was different color blue. It made sharpened my focus and made me sit harder, I guess. I fully expected this. Well, Calamity, you're done. It's over. Your ears ring with the silence that devours the archipelago. Not even a cry of disappointment. Maybe they're all yelling to the skies, you can't tell. Your senses sequestered by your heartbeat. You're done. Listen, it wasn't the armpit issue, it was the fact that it changed how much power I put into the thing. I should have aimed just a little bit lower. It's over. 10 years of efforts culminate in a sorry spectacle. Yet a feeling creeps in between your trembling bones. You're done. It's over. You're free. Really? Start from the beginning. Nope. Leave. It literally does. It's current save data erase. Okay. You can, I'm not speedrunning it. Nah. Speedrunning it, lame. I can look up what it does later. I also actually, need to go to bed and stuff. I have to, I can't just keep going. If I had honestly, if I had 30 more minutes before 10 p.m., I'd go for it, but I got stuff I need to do. Yeah, exactly. That's so funny. Again, this is just that thing with the whole idea of having an exam, having one chance to do a thing is pretty terrible. But I was actually curious what the. Well, I guess just to, you know what? To sell this game even more, now no one knows what happens if you succeed, even me. So if you want to play this game and find out, you have to buy the game. You have to support the artist to find out what happens if you don't mess it up like me. Welcome to that. That's how it's going. That's how it's going now. It's happening. Is that this? I definitely messed up on purpose to make everyone buy the game. That was the plan. Definitely. It was definitely that, and not me being overconfident and aiming just a little bit too high. I'd aimed just a little bit lower, we would have been fine. But the thing is, okay, here's the thing. I do not like that you're supposed to practice and practice and practice, but then they change how hard you're hitting. I'm not getting used to anything because the weapon literally functions differently every day. I cannot get used to it. I cannot. It does not work. So it doesn't do it for me. I love the questions, I love the thinking, I love all that stuff, but I do not like how the thing changes every day. Don't like it. All right, that's it. I'm gonna live in the alternative universe where I did it correctly and everything is great and everyone's wishes came true. The end. You cannot develop the cognizant intentional aiming tool when the power of your thing changes constantly. I'm making some other people play this game and see if they can do it. That's happening. That's happening in the future. For now, wow. Well, I hope at least some of my wishes come true. Kind of bodes poorly, I guess. You get a longer draw every time, but that's actually changes the way you aim and everything. It changes how it feels. Trust me, it is not the same. But at the very end, if they gave me the longer draw at the very, no. No. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. But thank you all for joining me, and hopefully, hopefully next week will be normal. Anyways, good night.